Hello, and welcome to Retro Rank Rhapsody. This episode, Eating Your Way to Victory, in which we begin our episodes looking at our theme for the month of June. I had a poll on my Discord about what we wanted June's theme to be, much like how May's theme was Brawlers. This month will be Food Adventures, which are games that involve adventuring for food or food going on adventures. In this case, this episode, we're looking at games in which you need to eat in order to win. Or in some cases, not eat in order to win. With that, let's start the episode. So, why don't we go ahead and load up the first game. Here we go. So, this is a pretty old game. I think it's 83. This is Food Fight.
No!
Hey!
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hey, Bear.
Are you ready to get into a food fight? Because, yeah, this is basically all that this game is.
I hate it for one specific reason, which we will see.
We will definitely see that. Okay, we are Charlie Chuck. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start.
Eat the cone before it melts.
So yeah.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I was gonna say I thought I misheard him too.
What did you say?
Okay, so
I didn't hear cone.
Okay, so we walk around and we pick up stuff and throw it to make sure that we don't get, because if we touch the chefs, also this.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that is why I hate this game.
That is some Cronenberg level shit. What the fuck?
It's not just that. Look at the smug fucking look on his face.
Oh my god.
No.
That's terrifying.
Oh, that's one way to lick ice cream, I guess.
Oh, also there's friendly fire. Go.
Yeah, if I saw somebody eat ice cream like that, I'd also just turn around and walk away. It's like, we're having a nice food fight, like having fun as friends, and then you see somebody eat an ice cream like that, and you're like, nope, just leaving.
He just unhinges his jaw and swallows it all. Someone had to animate that too.
So the different chefs have different behaviors, like in Pac-Man?
No, they all have the same, but the different foods have different properties. I think the watermelons are basically, you have infinite. Oh, whoops.
The watermelon has like infinite ammo pickup.
Yeah, it seems like it. Also, this game has it seems like this game had like an analog joystick, so it's not just like a 8-way joystick. So you have like a lot freer movement than you would normally have in like a game of this.
Huh.
Oh, also I didn't even get high
Damn,
score.
you suck.
Let's take a look at some later levels.
Dog did better than you.
Okay, we can get. Let's try lemon sherbet.
I want lemon sherbet, give me. What are these?
I think they're snap peas.
Oh my fucking god.
Well.
This is the vor you wanted.
This is not vor. This is just disgusting.
Nope.
Just touched you.
I like that the eyes actually go towards the direction that you're starting to walk in. It's a good touch.
Welcome to Tomato Hell.
Ow.
Game over.
Let's skip to the last level.
That's as far as I could have gone. So, yeah, that's Food Fight.
Who let the dog get this far?
I don't know.
The last person on
Dogs
there
should
is
eat ice cream. It's not Moe, it's Mo. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so I would say that is under the attack.
Yeah, an attack on the senses.
Okay, so where would we rank this?
Straight to hell.
I would probably at least play it above Super Pac-Man and Ghouls and Ghosts, or not Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins. I'd probably play Grodbo over that though.
Wait, you'd play this over Ghosts and Goblins?
Yeah,
Yes.
what?
The original arcade.
Really?
The original.
Yeah.
Ghosts and Goblins is not a good game.
I-
Ghouls and
I
Ghosts
agree.
later ones are good, but the original is not that good.
Yeah,
I know,
absolutely
but-
agree on that.
Okay. It's your list.
Is there a reason why I should put Ghosts and Goblins above this?
I mean, that game didn't really have much going for it. I don't know.
The thing I would say about that is that it plays fine enough. It's just that it's very simple. But Ghosts and Goblins actively works against you. So,
Because we're going by the overall quality of it based on the other ones around it. And,
Yeah.
You know, Ghosts and Goblins, I feel, has a lot more to it visually, but I always felt like playing it was a pain in the ass.
what was that?
There we go. I solved the issue.
God damn it, stop doing that! Okay, fine. I will, at some point, take a look at a different version of Ghosts and Goblins. Alright.
Just making the decision easier.
Okay, fine. I'll put it at 9.5. Food. Fight. This is episode 12. It was 1980, and I think it said 1982 in Roman numerals. Atari. Arc. I just call it action. I'd say that's more of a happy. I wouldn't quite put that as cute.
I put it as disgusting.
Yeah, but you find all food disgusting.
I mean, I do have a... I do have that tag.
I guess you could consider it maybe silly.
Yeah,
Just gonna post.
that could be.
Where is it?
OST, there really wasn't one. World building, but I mean, the character's design is done okay, I guess.
No, tell me about the deep lore of gobbling up ice cream in one go.
I mean, a seer at
It's
the
like
at
a-
most.
It's like that one scene in Freddy Krueger when his mouth opens as wide as possible to eat a child.
God.
There's the mummy when the sand thing comes over. Just
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking C. Craft. I'd say probably C at best.
well, I mean, how did it feel to you? Like it was playable.
Yeah,
It felt
how
playable.
does the aiming work?
It's
the
just
aiming feel?
you basically you aim in the direction you're moving.
Yeah, I'd then see definitely.
Impact. Probably put a D because I don't know how popular that game is. Because I do know that there's a little bit of like it was known, but it wasn't super well known.
So is this game referenced in the pixel art music video? Everybody Dance or whatever it's called. Let me find it.
It might have been. Let's see. Yeah, I would definitely say though that the game has aged quite a bit. So deep. Also, touch. I mean, it's perfectly fine. Doesn't do anything to go against you. It doesn't really help.
Doesn't have too many systems to really.
It's a pretty simple game, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, with that. Also, one thing that I did that should help save some time is that.
I guess spell check.
I gave Chad a gift.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you for posting that picture into the chat.
I'm here to help.
Okay, so yeah, that's Food Fight. But there are other games in which you have to eat. Like this one, which took a while for me to get to run properly.
Go on.
But I had to run DOSBox to get this to work.
Nice.
This is hopefully going to pop up. Maybe it won't. But here we go.
Come on.
So, this
Yes.
is Number Munchers.
Oh,
Yes!
Jesus, that's loud.
Okay, let me
I
turn that
loved
down
this game
just
as
a
a
bit.
kid.
Okay, so this is a game that was done by the MECC, which I think was Minnesota Education something. Oh, let me turn that down real quick.
Still real loud, yeah.
Okay, is that good?
The Minnesota Educational Computing Consortium.
Yes. Basically, the Minnesotan, I guess the Minnesota government, or they were, I don't know if they were actual part of the government, but they were definitely funded by them. Basically, to make a bunch of educational video games. Some of the games include stuff like the Oregon Trail, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, I believe was them. But yeah, basically a bunch of really good educational games. So, as you can imagine, since this is Number Munchers, this is having to do with math. Let's go ahead and take a look, because I think, yeah, there is difficulty, which, considering that I'm already starting to, let's just put this easier than normal.
And yeah, MECC was founded by the state legislature.
And then here you can also, you have a lot of options to set like what kind of stuff you want to test on. So let's do escape. Oh, wrong button.
Let's go high difficulty.
No, we're not doing high difficulty. Okay,
Why
so
am I doing high difficulty?
We got to get
Let's
into
go
the quantum mathematics. Let's do this.
let's see. Let's watch this. So there's the Number Muncher. There are our enemies.
Troggles.
And
Why are workers bad? What kind of propaganda is this?
I don't
That's from the
know.
Minnesota state legislature.
Wait, they came back in another game, Island.Category, I think, Troggles.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I will admit that I'm not fully familiar with NBC's catalog, other than like Oregon Trail. But yeah.
Yeah, it is an NBC.
Let's just go ahead and do equality. Okay, so which one of these equal 1? That's 1. That's 1. That's 1. That's 1. So yeah, basically you're just trying to figure out which one of these, equal the thing at the
Let's
top.
see.
9 divided by 9.
Oregon Trail, the Secret Island of Dr. Quandary, the Yukon Trail, the Amazon Trail, Adele Lake, Zoyan Patrol, Number Munchers, Word Munchers, Fraction Munchers, Lemonade Stand, Spellevator, Storybook Weaver, My Own Stories, Freedom, Museum Madness, and Dino Park Cartoon. Tycoon. Excuse me.
1. Okay, where am I missing? There.
And you're missing 6 divided by 6.
There we go.
Can't
Okay.
believe we need backseating for this.
Yeah, the problem is that it kind of there's a lot on the screen at once, so it's like, okay, which one of these? There,
Chat, please make sure to backseat Lolo over this game.
there. Also, the fun thing is trying to figure out, okay, is that a plus sign or is that a division sign? I believe that is that. Okay, where?
Oh, how tiny is your window? Because on the side stream it's probably easy.
That's probably the thing is that it's the DOS box is kind of window. I actually probably should just okay. That's 3.
Because it looks like the height on the division sign is actually a little bit bigger than the plus, so I don't know if that might help.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now.
Yeah.
There. Plus
0 plus 3.
I got eaten.
There.
24 divided by 8.
24. Yeah, a lot of these it's just okay. I haven't seen it quite yet. Whoop.
Oh man, a nice comedy sketch.
What? Oh, Jesus.
What a
Fucking
dork.
rip.
He's fucking dead. Now eat him. Consume his body.
Okay, and then
How
4,
rude that was, too. 2 plus 2.
2. Yeah, the problem is it's not that. It's just that it's trying to see where they are.
It helps to go row by row.
I mean, that would probably make sense instead of just going willy-nilly.
Lolo, it's fine. You don't need to justify your fourth grader level math. It's okay.
You just passed over the 3 plus 1s that all equal 4.
I would never dare stream a math game or.
Oh, god damn it! I went over one too many. So yeah, that's what happens when you screw up.
No rewind to save you now.
There. There.
You can't rewind math, Lolo.
I can't actually. Because the RetroArch DOSBox core doesn't work right.
1 plus
Plus
4.
4 plus 1.
Yep. Yeah, why don't I just go by row? That's...
Just don't get eaten.
There. There. There.
You skipped over the 1 plus 4.
1 plus.
Oh, that's... I saw it as a division sign.
Sure.
5 times 1.
Excuses. 35 divided by 7.
There we go.
So when are you gonna speed run this?
Never.
First row, middle 2.
You skipped
divided by
over
6.
12 minus 6.
Whoop. God damn it, whoop. What?
Oh!
What?
Oh!
Fucking
Okay.
rip.
Hold on!
Wow.
Oh. Okay. Let's see.
Oh wait, no, because 6 times 6 is,
Yeah.
36.
Okay. That's
12 minus 6 is 6 indeed. Yes.
12 divided by 2, top row.
12 divided by... Yeah, there.
Who knew math
The one
was
you
so
just-
stressful?
6 minus 0 up top on the left.
Also, it's trying to also play this at the same time.
48
Stream.
divided by 8.
Oh, there you went.
Got the way.
24 divided by 4.
1 plus 5.
On the right, second from the bottom.
This is
3 plus 3.
That's I see now. What am I missing? That. There we go.
Nice. And all of these end with that little taunt jingle, which is the best.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what a dope.
Can't believe it's fucking dead.
Okay. That.
27 divided by 3. Top row 7.
That's 9. Well.
Wow, nice job, Axel. Just sabotaging poor Lola.
See, and then we're still highest for my 2 test runs in which I displayed. Oh, this works. Okay, let's do. You know what? Let's not play equality again. But yeah, basically, that is number munchers. It's
Wait,
that.
you need to see the other modes. I want to see you play more of this.
No, we don't need to see.
I don't feel like I have a full picture of this game yet.
Okay, factors of 3. Wait.
Oh no.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about
3. Whoop! God! Went over 1 too many. Wait. Oh, right.
think if you get it in the little crosshairs, it gives you extra points.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how exactly some of this stuff works. Multiples of 4. See, this is what I should have done, because I can at least do this a lot easier than me actually trying to do mental math at the same time.
What a chump.
I guess you're not one for equality, huh, Lolo?
The 12!
No, there. Oh. Okay. It's 5.
Okay, is this playable? Is this playable on an arcade stick? And does it have multiplayer mode?
I don't believe it has a multiplayer mode.
Does it have a battle royale mode? This
It
is
does not have a battle royale mode.
Okay,
It's even the fucking point.
But can you fuck?
I hope not. There we go.
Okay, but does it have loot boxes?
No.
Shit.
Oh. Oh, it's not multiples anymore.
It's equals. So you have 25 divided by 5.
Divided by 5.
5 times 1.
That's right.
13 minus 8.
13 minus 8. Whoop.
Oh,
Jesus.
Haha, fucker!
Okay.
9 minus 4.
Wait, where's 9 minus 4?
You're on it!
You're still
Oh, right.
0 plus 5.
Fucking
6
hell!
minus 1. Look,
God damn
math is really hard. Please don't
Why?
pressure for Lolo.
Why, Lolo?
The camera
Hold the
takes
fuck
off
up.
20 IQ.
So
But
which
anyway, I
Lolo
should
was
point out
this?
that I had in college. I graduated almost cum laude in economics and computer
Can't
science.
see it, but I'm making a jerking motion right now, Lolo.
I didn't
I'm
see
not an
you
idiot.
graduate on stream. I didn't see you graduate on stream, Lolo. Only things that happen on stream are real.
Okay, that was number munchers.
anecdotal evidence that has no place here. And
Okay.
Rhapsody.
God.
Show me your degree, Lolo, goddamn.
I'm going to pull it
A
out. I have
long
it.
form degree too.
Okay. Well, that's definitely going underneath the
It's about ghosts and goblins. Don't even lie.
well, it's going into the
Okay, would you rather play it or Donkey?
Oh, there it is. Okay, why did you?
Damn it.
Why'd it go over there? Okay, no, it goes into the intellect slot or list because it is, after all, an educational game.
I would almost want to play it over Jeopardy personally.
I mean, I'd fine with that, but would we put it over Namco Museum Volume 2? Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I would rather watch you play this than Namco Museum Volume 2.
How dare you shit talk the net? It's not Volume 3, which is actually unironically the best one.
No. I said I'd rather watch it, not that I'd rather play it.
That's a different list. Also, I forgot to also, that version was 1990. I believe the original came out. I believe it came out originally 1985 for the Apple II. That is a PC game.
Man, I'm sad I missed 1 and 2, but as long as I don't miss 3, I will be happy.
Well, yeah. Well, 3. You gotta do 3. Anyway.
I have to be there for 3. I am legally required to be there for 3. And not just because I owned it as a kid.
Yeah, there's a particular game that we need to take a look at. Okay. So, let's see. I'd say that's cute-ish. Or we just do silly.
I was gonna say
I'd say silly. It's
Yeah,
targeted at kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
OST doesn't exist.
Yep.
World. I don't know about World.
Yeah, I mean, the character design was okay. I mean, they did well with what they had.
I mean, I would say C, but that's mostly because of the little skits it had.
Yeah, I'd probably say.
But then there
that
was
as well.
also the confusion between the division signs and the addition signs.
That also could just be because I'm blind.
Yeah, but that would also be Undercraft anyway.
But also, like,
Well, yeah.
the world of math.
Fuck math.
Yeah, let's see then. I mean, it did what it needed to do. It was a fun kind of way of.
It was a very challenging game from the looks of it. I feel like it was crafted very well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's solid enough game. It does what it set out to do. It's perfectly fine.
It matched Challenger degree. I say that's well crafted.
Okay. I'm going to put B. Impact. This is like. It's at least a B.
Yeah.
If not A.
MECC had like tons of these.
I would just say B because it like didn't actually influence games to my knowledge, but also everyone fucking played it.
Yeah. Age.
I
mean, math hasn't changed since then.
Yeah, but visually, like the package itself has aged a bit.
I mean, it looks okay, but it's not, amazing, and it plays. I'd say it's a C. It's not pretty average.
Also, plus in Division.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, let's see. And touch.
How can you math?
I was going to say, I mean, it's customizable as much as you want, so I wouldn't probably say that it's either an A or B. Probably going a little bit closer to A.
Let's say A. It's pretty much explains everything you need to know.
Yeah, also that. So yeah, also let me just do this real quick. Yeah, before we load up the next game. Also there. 1 second. There. 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 And oh. There. Okay. So, yeah, that's that. Yeah, this next game. Yeah, if we're talking about games in which you eat things, there is a pretty big franchise that we probably should take a look at. And it is...
Boulder Dash.
It's not
Burger Time.
Dash. It's not Burger Time. Burger Time will be in an episode later on. But this game is... Kirby's Dream Land.
Yes! Kirby.
Finally,
yeah,
actually, I was gonna be
Best
Pac-Man.
boy.
Yes, there's your 4. So yeah, Kirby's Dream Land, developed co-developed by HAL Laboratories and Nintendo. So yeah, as you can probably tell by this, you can probably tell from here, this is a Game Boy game. It's actually kind of a 3 years into the. I'm just gonna go ahead and start.
The Game Boy lasted for a while.
Yeah. Okay. So Kirby, he is, well, you can't tell here. Also, they didn't really canonize this yet, but he's a little pink puffball that, his thing is that he can suck up enemies and spit them back out. Also, he can fly. One thing he can't do in this game that he does in others is you cannot take abilities. So this is kind of weird if you're thinking about other Kirby games.
Okay, but the holding them in your mouth animation's real good.
Yes, it is. Also, those were, I haven't taken damage yet, so...
I remember the packaging of this had Kirby as white because there's confusion over the actual color.
Yep. They couldn't tell whether or not he was going to be yellow or pink. And I think there was something about, like, the guy who did the box art didn't, like, get the design for Kirby until, like, later on. Also, here's a Poppy brother.
I used to play the hell out of this when I was a kid.
What an intense fight.
Yep.
So does this, like all Kirby's, have like an end boss that is Nightmare Fuel?
Not quite this one. This one is basically... This one is very simple. It's basically... King DDD has taken... I think it's taken the Dream Rod and it's caused, like, bad things to happen.
Yep.
It doesn't quite go until the hellscape that later Kirby games do.
When did they start going to Hellscape? Was that NES or later?
Technically, if you wanted... Depending upon your definition, it could be adventure. But I would say probably Dreamland 2, maybe. Also, that's a maximum tomato that will fully heal your life.
Never forget O2. Which is just a thing to behold as a child.
Oh god, yeah.
After working your ass off.
Also, here's first boss. Oh. Oh, damn it.
I always jumped and shot him in the eyes. Not that it did more damage, but...
There we go. Now, level 2.
Oh, hey, it's
So-
a castle.
Yeah,
about this
so
earlier.
this is a Hell Laboratories game. Also, that's a microphone. Let's
Remember
see.
the pamphlet for it described that attack as Kirby's singing voice is so terrible that it causes all enemies to basically explode upon hearing it.
Oh. And then these guys, get close to them and they start to attack you. You can't do anything until... Oh, but the mummy guys you can't do anything with. However, you can do that. Yeah, or you can't eat them up, but...
I mean, would you really eat a corpse?
You wouldn't?
No. That's not sanitary.
Also, here's the mini-boss.
Oh my god.
So that is Lolo. Not to be confused with Lolo.
Sure.
But yeah, yes, he brings out emerald framers, kind of tries to throw them at you, and you suck them up and throw them back at him.
I can't believe that you're... Actually, no, I can completely believe that you're the bad guy.
I'll go up against that question block there.
Oh, let's see. Oh, that's a thing I can't go. Okay, so get the pep drink. And this, the spicy curry. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, that's where the difficulty slider for Star Allies comes from.
Also,
You
this
spice your curry to make the game harder.
Also, this item appears in Smash. I think it started in Brawl. Okay, and then here's a little maze. Okay. So now the actual fight is both Lolo and La La La.
Rude.
So wait, are they evil now?
I guess. Depending
What
upon...
if Kirby was the bad guy?
I would totally believe that.
Oh, that sounds like a game theory brewing.
I said no
No.
such thing.
Also, there's no run, because other Kirby games would have like a run thing that if you double tapped, but this game does not have that.
All it has is murder.
I'm kind of glad you couldn't eat yourself, Lolo. That would have been very awkward.
Yes.
Collecting all the dream stars. 'Cause I thought that was the plot of this is DDD stole the dream stars.
That could be it. Maybe. Oh, the Dream Rod. Yeah, that was Adventure that had. Oh,
Yeah, this I'm pretty sure this one was dream stars.
I really
I still
don't have.
remember.
I don't remember a whole lot of the Kirby plots.
I still
Are they all
remember
the
a number of the
same?
secrets here.
They basically start out the same as that King DDD has done something stupid and Kirby has to stop. What? Oh, okay. Also, this doesn't have the thing where if you suck up 2 enemies at the same time, it does like a really power attack. That is not in this one. Okay, let's see.
Oh, he's selling all the food in Greenland, okay.
That sounds about right.
Does it ever explain what Kirby actually is?
Nope.
Kirby.
Or is it just
Kirby,
like,
Kirby is a Kirby.
Just like, yeah, okay, so it's just like that.
Oh, also, that's also different. Oh, also, so this particular sound effect, I'm not 100% certain of it, but I do believe that is a sped up version of the sound effect that plays in Adventures of Lolo whenever you get a power. But I'm not... It sounds similar, I don't know if it's meant to be that exact sound, though.
Okay, so how do you feel about Kirby, considering it's the franchise that replaced the Adventures of Lolo?
I mean, I see why this kind of got big, because I don't know how much like puzzle, like straight up puzzle games kind of fared after that time frame. Yeah, I kind of wish that they had at least thought of doing some sort of remake. Though then again, they've started to do stuff like Box Boy, which kind of is very similar. Or at least in the sense that it is Hal doing another puzzle game.
Was there a Lolo game after this Kirby?
Yes. Since this was 92, because let's see, you would have had, the Game Boy one actually came out after this.
Oh, okay. I thought that maybe symbolically you kill Lolo in this game and then he never returns.
Whoop. No. No, because yeah, the Game Boy one came out in 95. Also, the thing is that HAL Laboratories has a really weird has a really weird history regarding like ownership, because right around this time, because originally HAL was just its own company, but they had some management issues, and also they kind of, around this time, they had a game coming out for the NES called, they had a thing where they were trying to put all their eggs in one basket into one game. So, that game didn't do well. So they ended up becoming a second party to Nintendo.
Which game was that?
Metal Slayer Glory. It was like a hugely advertised adventure game in Japan. Like they even brought in a mangaka that was somewhat popular at the time. It's a fascinating looking game. Like what HAL was able to pull off with the NES was nothing short of a miracle. Because they were doing Super NES quality graphics on an NES. Oh yeah, these things.
Yeah, if you try to suck these guys in, they get all enraged and will chase you down and explode.
I mean, same if somebody tried to do that to me.
Oh, those things look like Don Medusas.
The mask that flips over when you get near it always scared me.
Yeah, they kind of look like Phanto.
Now, I think you can grab the umbrella? No, I think in this one you can only suck it up.
Yeah. Yeah, because that would have... you can't do anything about that one. Also, it's weird seeing... It's weird seeing all these enemies that I know in later games you can take their powers, but you can't do anything in this one.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it's weird how... It's hard to kind of, like, expect this game... Like, you expect Kirby to be able to take enemies' powers because that's, like, the trademark ability, and you see everything in place for that, but they just didn't do it in the first game. Like they didn't get the idea. It's so weird.
It is cool though to go back and see the origins of the series.
Yeah.
I think there's a secret path down
Hold on
below
one
you.
sec. Oh wow! I never realized that those things took 3 damage, or 3 pips of health. Because in other games, they usually just take 1.
What a bunch of rude boys.
Oh,
Krakow.
not quite. Or I think this is Krakow Junior. Okay, yeah. Oh god damn it.
Yeah, because full Krakow has the cloud.
I'd say the other big thing that's missing, but that's probably a Game Boy limitation, is how there's a little impact effect on bosses. So you don't exactly like feel like you hit them.
That could be, yeah.
Like there's a very small shape, but it's hard to tell when the bosses move so much.
God damn it. No.
You did it. I'm so proud of you.
You saw it through to the end.
Could you have entered that waterfall?
I don't think so.
I think there, if you go further left, there is a secret.
Let's see.
I know in the next area, it's a vertical area. If you go to the very top and press up on the moon, that takes you to a secret.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there's the mint leaf.
Oh, mint leaf.
huh.
Oh, that's why he has fresh air, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the music for power-ups.
Yes. Speaking of music for... Oh, god damn it. Speaking of music for power-ups, there's one power-up that I know is in here, but I haven't seen yet.
Alright, it's not in this area. And those stars can hurt you.
That's what I kind of figured.
This area. If you go to the very top of this entire map, there's a crescent moon. Just press up on it and you can go to a secret area.
Okay. Oop.
Just watch as Kirby burns up on re-entry.
Okay, yeah, here's Krakow Senior, I guess.
Krakow proper.
Time to get cracking. I can kind of like see what some people mean with like Blaze Kirby games because they all feel samey. Because like me looking at you playing this now after playing Star Allies recently, I'm just kind of like, oh god, I'm really sick of this guy.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome to why I burned out on Kirby.
It's kind of like, oh, the tree is the first boss in every Kirby game. That's kind of cute, and then it's like
here
this
we go.
cloud, and you're like, oh god.
Like Kirby has this weird way of like reinventing itself in a lot of ways, while at the same time just being kind of creatively bankrupt.
Yeah, I will say that they do kind of feel a little samey from game to game.
They lean heavy on familiarity.
Especially with the focus on like going back to basics with a lot of the more recent games. It just feels like I'm playing the same thing over, and I've just grown tired of it personally.
Well,
Yeah,
then they
I'd
did
say, I'd say a good way to improve that is if they gave Kirby a gun.
It's true. I would play a game with Kirby with a gun. What I need is a hard-boiled Kirb. That's what I ask for.
Oh,
Or, you know,
What?
let Kirby absorb somebody who has a gun and then Kirby gets the gun.
Kirby inhales the gun, becomes the gun.
I was gonna say, yeah, because Solid Snake gives you the grenades, right?
I don't remember.
I haven't played that Smash, so
I'm in a Smash player, so I couldn't tell you.
I only ever go for Falcon Punches anyway.
That they made you play these bosses again in like a sort of a pared down version of their levels, I thought was kind of a lame way of making this a level.
Yeah. Also,
Who would have thought that the Kirby was samey from the first game?
I would.
yeah, because usually it's just like, oh, it's like enhancement or it's like a different like power-up system, but that's usually it.
I think it was 2 or 3 introduced the animals.
Yeah, Kirby's Dream Land 2 introduced the animal friends.
I mean, I still enjoy the stupid combos from 64.
I
Still
mean, that
like
game let you turn
64.
into a refrigerator. That game's great.
It's true.
To be fair, in the latest one, you can turn into a curling stone.
I think you could in 64 as well.
Could you? I
Okay,
don't know.
but can you rub yourself with sandpaper, lighting yourself on fire?
Nope.
No.
Oh,
Can you-
I didn't
can you
see
not?
the coconut.
And the latest are allies now.
How about a giant fleshy pincer?
Oh, right.
Uh,
Or Darth Maul.
Do you get a sweet giant flaming sword that you can hug?
that, yes.
Shit.
You can also get
You
a
could-
water sword.
Yeah, that power-up will let you become Curb Lord of Cinder.
Okay, but can you become a Swiss Army Curb?
I can't remember. I think there's something to the effect. Like one of the powers has an animation of that or something like that.
Hey, can you huck off a part of your body and throw it as a boomerang?
God, that thing was horrifying.
No. I don't understand, like, were older Kirby games more hardcore than what I played recently?
Kirby 64 had a lot of fucking weird combinations.
No, that Crescent Moon doesn't count as anything.
Damn.
Yeah, because I played this one. I played the NES one, Advance, and Star Allies. Those are the only ones I ever played.
Well, because essentially the way that 64 works is you have 2 power slots. You got your set of base powers, but if you combine them, you get different abilities. So, like, if you take one boomerang and combine it with another, you just huck off part of your body and throw it as a giant boomerang.
Oh, God.
Sounds appropriate.
But also, if you take, like, electricity and fire, you rub yourself with sandpaper
Nope.
until you light on fire.
At least
Like, it's a lot of
scientifically
really
accurate.
weird combos.
So when you're in
Okay,
that
but-
falling animation, you actually can land on certain enemies and kill them instantaneously, but he has to be turned upside down for that to work.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, Bear?
Now I'm trying to remember. Yeah, could you, like, combine 2 swords to get a, like, massive sword, like, from Berserk?
I forget what you get for two.
Would that be Cutter? Because was there a sword power-up?
No, I don't think there was a specific sword power-up.
Oh, there was no sword? Okay.
Yeah, because I think they pared down some of the like some of the more prominent ones.
But
Because-
if you did Cutter and you did Fire, you could get a giant flaming sword.
Yeah, you basically get the Sif sword from Dark Souls.
Not that Sith, it's the good
Or-
one.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you just vomit up a giant sword that's on fire, you swing it, and you can throw it.
Okay. Now.
It also has one of the stranger final bosses.
Now there's this.
Because O2 is something special.
And then up is gonna go all the way. Okay. Nope.
Close.
I like the expression Kirby makes when he dies.
Nope.
Man, looking at how pretty this game is for a Game Boy game, and then remembering Donkey Kong Land and how like hideous it is in the Game Boy.
Yeah.
Like this almost looks like an NES game.
It does. Because basically, all Adventure kind of looks like it's this, but with color.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Ice combined with bomb was an exploding snowman.
Also, it's weird considering how many times that you were forced to do basically this fight throughout the franchise. And how weird it is. It's like, oh, this is like the big final boss.
No, please. In Star Allies, his muscles expand and he becomes a buff penguin or
Yes,
whatever.
buff DDD.
God, that's horrifying.
It looks very weird.
God, last year was weird. The year of Nintendo getting strangely horny. Oh. Okay,
Kirby do.
I mean, they haven't had their E3 presentation yet. Who knows how horny they'll get this year?
Just Nintendo getting progressively more horny.
And new announcement: Nintendo replaces Nintendo replaces the Miiverse with DeviantArt. They just buy DeviantArt, you have it on your Switch.
Buy
You
all
don't
of
really love
DeviantArt.
those fan art. All of DeviantArt, all of it.
Alright.
The castle's sad now.
Good, fuck that castle.
Oh yeah, that's right, because at the end of this, shows all the food. He's such a good boy.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep.
He's the best boy ever.
Also, director Masa Sakurai. His first game. I think he was like
Can't
18 at the
believe-
time too. He was really young for making this.
Really?
I remember
Wow.
Sunday Rain, the best programmer ever.
He might not have been 18, but he was really young at the time.
Didn't Tetsuya Notoye work on the Super Mario Land game as well?
That sounds about right. And yeah, John Nishikawa, who was a very prominent HAL composer at this time. Basically replacing Hideki Kagan, or was it Hideki's something.
I'm surprised they list all the names proper because wasn't it a thing to hide?
This would have been
Thanks for
after
credits.
that. That thing would have died down by this point.
Oh, okay.
Because usually that was a late 80s thing where they stopped doing that. Also, Nintendo was actually pretty good about that. Or they were one of the first ones to get off of doing that.
They
It's
protect
so
the
ridiculous
castle
to me
enough.
that, like, this was 90. What did I say, 92?
Yep.
And Sakurai is still at,
Bye-bye.
like, the company.
Yeah. That's surprising me, considering that the new Smash almost killed him. Also, if you want to play in a harder difficulty,
New Game Plus, baby.
yep.
So the bosses get faster. I think they get like one extra.
Yeah, they get extra
attack.
attack because Lolo and La 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 will start actually bringing out Gordos.
Yeah.
So what do you get when you beat that?
I don't know, actually. I don't think it changes the ending.
I think you get like a final ending screen that's just a little bit different.
Yeah. Yep, and
Just Kirby all bloodied on the corpses of his enemies.
no. Kirby doesn't do that. We haven't gotten Bloody Kirby yet. But yeah. That is Kirby's Dreamland. I would put that onto the deck or the resistance list, considering that you do have a pretty big health bar. So it is an action game in which you have a lot of health. Oh god, let's see. I would definitely play it above Castlevania. And I would probably play it above these two. I'd probably play it above Dragon Buster. Pulirula is kind of serving a challenge, though.
I mean, I'd be controversial and say I'd play it above Onisan.
I could probably be down with that, actually. It's just weird considering it's the first Kirby, and they get better from that. But then again, this list is so skewed towards the bottom anyway, so... Yeah, I'd be down with putting it between Streets of Rage and Onisan.
Yeah, I'd put it there. Because Onisan is like really neat to watch once, but I would probably never go back to it after beating it.
Dreamland 12, 1992. Nintendo. For the Game Boy. It is an action game. Very cute. Soundtrack. The soundtrack actually starting out was pretty good.
Mm.
I mean, as good as they get, but I would at least put it a B.
I feel it more of an A. Like I remember the songs still to this day. Like they're very catchy, and I don't feel they're very intrusive. Like they're fun to listen to.
Yeah. So let's see. Baratorpa, do you have any ideas or any thoughts?
I don't really have any strong feelings about it.
All right. Let's see.
Actually, the music I would give maybe a B at most.
Yeah,
it's solid enough, but it's nothing I would care to find that interesting outside the game.
You wouldn't put it on your iPod, listen to it later.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I don't have an iPod, but yeah.
But yes.
You get the sentiment, damn it.
Would you put it on your Zune?
Absolutely.
Joke, but I actually had a Zune once upon a time.
I once had one of those creatives, the Creative Zen.
Yeah. Let's see. World building. This game definitely has a lot of world building to it, and it had those little animations between levels. It has a lot of animation quality to it.
I would put this at an A after that, to be honest.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well.
It's a pretty good world.
Craft.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's ridiculously well made for a Game Boy game, let alone for a game of that time, let alone a Game Boy game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And being the first in its series.
Impact.
I mean, that's an A.
Wasn't this was this a Game Boy system seller? I know there were a lot of commercials of it back in the day.
I think this probably helped it. I would say Tetris would be, but it got packed with Tetris, so you can't get away from that.
Yeah.
So I'd say A as well.
Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, the franchise has persisted.
Yeah, also it's the Kirby franchise, which is one of the biggest franchises. At least Nintendo.
It ate up all the other Nintendo franchises Metroid, F-Zero, and whatnot.
Metroid shot itself in the face.
Well, I feel like of the franchises, Kirby has had the least amount of pushback on a new release. I feel it's the more consistent of the franchises they have.
Which
Other-
both works for and against it.
Yeah, other
Yeah.
than being samey, which is the only thing I would
It is incredibly safe.
Yeah.
Age. The only thing I would say about Age, because this plays mostly like other Kirby games except for the whole power thing. So I would that definitely ages it a lot more than other older Kirby games.
PE?
Yeah, it'd be like a B.
Or B. Because yeah, this game is still pretty playable. It's just touch. It's B at least. Because
I
it's
mean, you had no trouble playing it.
yeah. Like this, I died a couple times. Then if I was playing on an actual system, it would have been perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna say
know-
a hard B on that.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say A because it doesn't go out of its way to help you, but it's definitely easier than most.
And if you don't know what you're getting into, it can still be a little. Even if you do know what you're getting into, like you had a little bit of trouble on a couple spots, but
Yeah. Yeah, so that is Kirby's Dream Land. I will be right back in just 1 second. Yeah. So, this next game. I think this game kind of takes the concept of eating food for survival a bit, well, literal. This is also a game that, if we're thinking eating food, it's kind of a big one. Especially considering how... When this game came out, I don't think the people who made it were intending what they were exactly doing when they created this, or what kind of, well, so to speak, monster world they were making.
Wait, are we playing Minecraft?
No.
Finally!
This is
Oh,
Wonder
okay.
Boy.
Oh god.
survival kids.
Yeah, so this game.
Wonder Boy.
This was developed by basically it says it's a SEGA game, but they were also working with West One, which was a kind of a burgeoning. I guess I don't know. They were basically a developer at the time. They weren't that big. But yeah, you are a kind of caveman kind of guy. You have to rescue your. Oh, they were going by Escape at the time. That's what it was. But yeah, you got to rescue your girlfriend. I think her name is Prim's Ghosts and Goblins. Tanya, I think. Anyway.
Misspelled licensed.
That makes me
Yes,
think
it
of Joe and Mac.
Anyway, so this game.
This game that probably more people know as Adventure Island.
Yeah, that's the thing. This game spawned. This game has a really weird history because it's a game where basically it's a kind of similar to like the original or Super Mario Brothers, but if you take a look at that health bar at the top, it is gradually lowering, and you build it up by eating food.
Ah, our hunger bar.
Yes. Also,
Finally, escape. Why is there a skateboard?
I don't know. Also, why is it working on grass?
Okay, yeah, this has all of the stuff in Adventure Island.
Yeah,
Oh, this
so,
is Adventure Island.
yeah, because
Okay.
the thing is that so God, there's some weird licensing things with this as well because
Yeah, I know the story.
I was to say,
so
you want to tell
basically-
if you want to tell it so I'm not
Yeah.
gonna die by doing that.
Yeah. Okay, so the company that made this, the original is Wonder Boy. It's on Adventure Island, but the company that made SEGA basically had the rights to Wonder Boy as like everything visual about it, and the IP and all that. But they did not actually have the rights to, the code, the levels, and things like that. So Adventure Island was then made to be ported on the Nintendo system, and the only thing they need to do to be able to legally do that is just replace all the sprites and the names and all of that. But enemy design, level layout, mechanics, everything is literally one-on-one the same. The weirder thing about all of this is SEGA doesn't seem to mind that because they did that for every subsequent Wonder Boy game. So you
'Cause that-
have
yeah,
except
that's-
that
that's the thing, is that this actually technically, the Wonder Boy itself split into two different things. But go on.
Isn't there a franchise of games that's like an action, not action, but yeah, action, and it's like high fantasy?
Yes, so you have the Wonder Boy franchise, which is, after this, it's Wonder Boy Monsterland, then Wonder Boy 3, which is this kind of style game. Then you have another fantasy game, which is Wonder Boy in Dragon's Trap, and then Wonder Boy in Monster World. All of those games, I don't know for the Wonder Boy 3, but Monsterland, Dragon's Trap, and Monster World, they're all available as reskins. Except I don't think they're not on the NES. They're on the TurboCraft 16 or PC Engine.
So
and they're also full reskins.
So Dragon's Trap was released on the TurboGrafx as Dragon Curse. Because they were also called Monster. Dragon's Trap was Monster World 2. That was
Monsterland 2.
Yeah, or Monster World 2. Because I think they called it World at that point, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, because that was Monster World 3, which was Wonder Boy and Monster World, was available on the Genesis as that. It was available on the Turbo CD as the Dynastic Hero. Also, I think it was available on something else. But then after that... What was it?
Yeah. No, I confused it with the Brazilian localization, but go on.
That's another thing that's also really weird, because... the thing is also, Monster World had a Master System port, and, Dragon's Trap was a Master System game, originally. Because the Master System was so huge in Brazil, they reskinned a bunch of the Wonder Boy games to have a character from a Brazilian comic. That was, Maka's gang or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, what's up with your super fucked up leg?
I don't know.
But also, if this all isn't enough, there's actually a sequel to this game, to the Adventure Island, called Adventure Island 2 or something like that for the Super Nintendo, or it's called Super Adventure Island, I can't remember. But yeah, they basically made a sequel of the reskin of Wonder Boy, which plays like this. It's very weird and convoluted.
Well, I'll just say, why don't we hold off on talking about Adventure Island for a second? Because that might show up.
Okay, but Dragon's Trap is where it's at, that's all I'm saying.
Dragon's Trap is really good.
Dragon's Trap is really good. Actually, Wonder Boy and Monsterland and Monster World are also both really good games. Since Monsterland looks ridiculous on the Master System because it's so dated. But Monster World is a really large game, Zelda's level, only side-scrolling. And then you have Monster World 4, or Wonder Boy 6 Wonder Girl, which is another game.
Yeah, Monster World 4 is really good as well.
Okay, but Dragon's Trap has that fucking amazing remaster.
Yes.
This also reminds me of I think it's SNES game Joe and Mac.
Yeah, that is completely separate though, but it does look kind of similar. Originally, yeah, Joe and Mac, which is funny, is because that originally came out as Caveman Ninja. Also, I should point out these dolls that I'm picking up. So this actually has, I think, 8 worlds, each with 4 subsections. If you collect every single doll, and there's one in every single level, I think you can only play up to World 7 if you don't, because you have to unlock the last world by collecting every single one of them.
Yeah, it's that bullshit arcade stuff.
And the thing is, so the version of Wonder Boy that I'm particularly familiar with is the Master System port, which has 10 whole worlds, which you have to unlock 2 of them.
Is that a dude in a leopard suit?
It's supposed to be a hyena, I think. Oh god.
That smug ass frog.
Okay. Yeah, the Master System port of this is really good.
Generally, all the Master System versions of Wonder Boy games were really good because they were first-party quality.
Okay, so
even though they weren't first-party games.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Wonder Boy. And that is going to go into the attack list.
I should replay the remaster of Dragon's Trap sometime.
It's really good. I actually haven't played it yet.
It is fucking stellar.
Yeah.
You should stream it, Lolo.
I mean, I will use that version as the they did such a tight job with it that they actually made it so that it basically you can play it 1-to-1 with the Master System version. It's almost identical.
Yeah, it only has a few bonus segments that are like optional challenges that are new. That's about it.
Yeah, it's really close, and it's the version that when I inevitably take a look at it, I will use. Oh yeah, also the funny thing about the whole use of Adventure Island, there was actually the Japanese version of the TurboGrafx version of Dragon's Trap was called Adventure Island. But yeah, I always thought that was funny. Okay, that's resistance. Oh, also I forgot to do this. With my handy dandy macro, it saves me some time. There. Okay, so attack. I'm gonna put this. I'm looking towards the top because I would probably play this over Donkey Kong. But would going over the Galaga Pac-Man power duo.
I mean, for me, this and 3 were always my least favorite Wonder Boy games because I didn't like this formula of it. So I'm like, whatever. I would definitely play it over Donkey Kong. That's like a given.
Yeah, I'd probably play Pac-Man or Galaga over that though.
I can see that.
So that's Wonder Boy. 12. Oh, and that was 1986, I think. By SEGA / West or Escape.
God, his weird fucking leg. Just has this one really long leg for some reason, and I hate it.
And that is definitely an action game. But also, you need to do this real quick.
What is the tone for fucked up leg?
I don't have one. Let's see. Also, I think just real quick, I think that also
Buying pants has got to be hell.
well, he doesn't need pants. He has that little skirt thing.
I see.
Loincloth.
It's fashionable.
Okay, you know what? And then this, and then this. Okay. Anyway, I'll probably put this as happy, maybe, if not
It's
atonal.
not really silly or cute.
Okay, so let's see. Soundtrack. Did you like that one song?
No.
I'm gonna put that as the C. The sprites were detailed.
Didn't have anybody with a really fucked up face.
Just a
Expand.
fucked up leg.
I'll put that as C unless any objections.
I have no objection.
Okay. Craft. I would say it's probably kind of similar to everything else. So.
I remember the controls being very slidey and floaty.
A little bit. Also, the thing is, so in most versions or home versions of this game, you would hold the button. You have to hold the attack button to run, and depending upon how you're doing that, that is because you have two levels of jump. You have the standard jump, which only goes half height, and the running jump, which it goes full height. Which it changes a little bit. Also, it's weird.
Yeah,
because,
I remember.
It's weird because something that doesn't kind of show up in like the thing with the skateboard is normally in the like home ports, you would have a lot of forward momentum, So much if you're holding back, you're still moving forward at a good clip, but you're not completely stopped. In this arcade version, you practically stop when you hold back, which is really weird if you're familiar with the home points.
I remember on the NES version, since we had Famiclones here, we had to play with the turbo button because that was the only way to like keep running and also be able to attack.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say it's something like it's not really super refined, but it's not like unusable.
I'd probably say let's see. Impact. I would put this at least a C. I don't know if it's quite B territory, other than the fact that it spawned the really weird multi-franchise thing that. Yeah.
It's a C category if it's Wonder Boy. It's a B category if it's Adventure Island.
Yeah. Age, I would probably put this D or E. Well, probably D.
D. It's still very playable.
And then touch, I'd probably put a C.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that, let's move on to our next game. I think. There we go. So yeah, this next
7 Days to Die.
It's not. It is in fact.
Cookie Mama.
It's not Cookie Mama. It is this.
Hi for La Mulana. Shit.
So,
This is cheating.
this is Hudson's Adventure Island. As we've discussed.
This is cheating.
I love that he has a baseball cap on.
So the funny thing about that, actually, is there's a reason for that. So, like Bear was saying, when Hudson wanted to port Wonder Boy to the Famicom, they didn't have any of the rights to, like, the characters or anything. So they had to make a new character. The thing is, this was right around the time that Star Soldier was a big thing. And the thing with Star Soldier was that there was they were also doing their big caravan thing. So they were like doing competitive Star Soldier. They had this kind of celebrity programmer at the time by the name of They named it, I forgot what his full name is, but it's Takahashi something. So they had Takahashi Meijin, whose main he had a very characteristic underbite, which is what that sprite's trying to convey. So, the thing that was famous about him was that he could press he could press a button 16 times in 1 second. He was known as 16 Blast for that. Also, here's a little bonus stage that's different from Wonder Boy.
Yeah, I remember this. It's ingrained in my fucking mind because I played this so much.
Okay.
So this guy's just basically based off of that one dude.
Yeah, and since when they came out to the US, no one would know who that is, so they renamed him Master Higgins. Also, one thing that's nice is that the pods no longer unlock anything. You don't have to pick up every single one. Also, if you are playing this, there is something very important here that is very easy to miss. This power-up right here. That, if you do not pick up that power-up, if you game over, you have to start all the way from the beginning. When you pick that up, if you game over, go back to the title screen, hold the direction and hit start, you will continue from the last stage you were playing.
They kind of look like the Hudson soft B.
It is.
It is.
Okay.
So wait, does this mean that Adventure Island is now with Konami?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, they have all the retro shit.
Yes. I'm surprised there is not a Master Higgins bomber in that new Bomberman game.
Just waiting for my Adventure Time Pachinko machine.
I'll be straight up honest. I'm pretty confident Konami doesn't even know they own the rights to this.
Probably lost somewhere in some archive.
Yeah, the only Hudson game they know of is Bomberman.
Pretty much, which is probably why they
Okay,
bought
but what was up with that coked up fairy?
What?
He was jittering like a motherfucker.
Look, it had a lot of pixie dust, okay?
I just snorted an entire line of pixie dust off a toilet
So I
seat.
practically have this entire level memorized. I can do that with the
Wouldn't it
skateboard.
be? That's the retro game. Wouldn't it be Pixel Dust?
No.
Nice. No, oh, no, actually, no, I have to say no, because this is my stream. Shame on you for making puns.
Yes, after that pun I had for a stream title yesterday.
That was good. I love the instant decay on the bats. They go
God
from being alive to skeletons.
That's actually also in Wonder Boy and Monsterland. Like when you kill bats, they turn into skeletons.
Yeah, I didn't mention it at the time, but
No, I mean like in the sequels as well.
Okay.
oh,
God, that is such a dick bat.
A lot of this entire game is about dick enemy placement. Okay, that sounded wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yes. God, there's also something about the music of this game that is also... It is like quintessential video game music. Like, it's just composed in a way that is like, this is video game-ass video game music.
Yeah, it feels like... It feels very Mario-y, but like generic Mario-y.
Oh, damn it. Oh, also ice physics.
Oh god, yeah, I remember this. Oh, this entire section is a nightmare. Like the later levels in this game are so fucking brutal.
Yeah,
like, I never
also-
actually completed this legit.
those are the same statues.
Oh, this eggplant, no.
Yeah, the eggplant that, if you noticed in Wonder Boy, they actually notified when it was going to be that in the egg. In this one, they don't. Oh god!
Yeah, so
No!
it makes your health expire faster.
Yes.
That's awful.
Okay, so... Yep,
Everybody
you just do
loves
that.
ice mechanics.
And there. Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to do... You wouldn't be able to do that if you didn't pick up that bee in the first level.
Is that like infinite uses?
It is
or
infinite
only
uses,
once?
but you have to remember to use it every time.
Now, does it only take you back to that one area, or is it the previous area?
No, it is the area and round, but it is not the subsection within. It's not like because all these signposts count as checkpoints.
So funnily enough, I think like when I played the Family Clone version of this, it had like a level select option on it, so you could like select which level you want to start at.
Yeah. Also, in Wonder Boy, the eggplant that we saw would have been replaced by, I believe it's a Grim Reaper. Oh god damn it!
Yep, this game is a massive tool with all those bonus placements and enemy placements and everything.
Like, it's not enough to, like, it doesn't hurt you or anything, it's just a dick.
Yeah, yeah. It's essentially like the Surge.
Yeah, yes. Especially since that power, I know exactly what's in that egg, too. It is a power-up they added to Adventure Island. You can actually upgrade your axe, which you can't do in Wonder Boy.
Oh, the fireballs.
Yeah. Because what they will do is, I believe, or they will be able to destroy any harmful it will destroy those boulders and it will destroy the little rocks on the ground as well.
Yep, it does all that. Oh god, this level. With the wolfman chasing you.
Yep, and anytime you see that flower on the ground, just go backwards and...
Yep. Yep. Well, when you were a kid and you didn't realize that, that was absolutely terrifying.
Oh, so those frogs are dicks too. Okay, let's...
Wasn't there like a hidden flame pickup in the first level?
It's right over here. Because you can tell if there's a hidden pickup somewhere by if you throw axes.
And if they're blocked.
Yes.
Sadly, it won't reveal rolling boulders.
Nope. Oh, this is unfortunate.
Oh wait, you have no access now, right?
I think I believe it. Yeah, it's. They do give you courtesy access if there's no way that you pick it up before you get to the boss. But yeah, this is how every boss in this game works. You just hit in the head, and eventually it will lose its head and turn into something else.
Yeah, and then that next thing is your next boss.
Yeah. So, and the thing is that the Master System version of Wonder Boy, there are 2 bosses in that game that are actually different from this, in that they throw like three-way lightning bolts at you. But yeah, basically this game is rotating based on these themes. It is basically this. We've really seen most of what this game has to offer.
Yeah, I think like the first world shows you all the tile sets it'll do, and then
I think there's one more.
Do you have like the castle thing?
What do you mean?
No, I'm trying to remember which tile set is missing.
I think there's like a mountain area, but it might be similar to like the first level. But also, I think there would have been. Oh, nope.
Rip.
Also, I miss it in Monster or in Wonder Boy where there would be a little, like you get a little splash. God damn it! I did it again.
I'm getting Castlevania flashbacks.
Also, yeah. So that is Hudson's Adventure Island. So yeah.
What a game, what a player.
Yeah. I think we kind of have to put it right next to Wonder Boy.
Yeah, they're the same fucking game.
Yeah. Adventure Island.
I can't wait for somebody to comment on the VOD of this and going like, actually, Adventure Island put in many notable improvements.
It put in the
So
fireball.
it's
It's the same goddamn game.
And
The
removed
fireball
dollar
is a
requirement.
game changer, Lolo. It's a game changer.
It's not enough to get it a different ranking. Also, it's cute. Oh, so okay. So how does the soundtrack differ? I personally think it has a better soundtrack, but whether or not that's a grade difference, I don't think so. Although
I mean, it has
this
has a nicer soundtrack, but I like the NES sound chip, so whatever.
the thing about this that this soundtrack's good at is getting stuck in your head.
I don't know. I would honestly rank it just about exactly the same as Wonder Boy. It's got some differences, but I don't feel like they're so
Yeah,
like notable that it really makes that much of a difference.
I would note that it is really good at getting stuck in your head, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the NES sound chip is better, but not enough to actually elevate it to a higher grade.
Also, I think the world is probably the same. Because, I mean, there are a lot of the same sprites. Other than Master Higgins.
I don't know, man. That main character has a lot of backstory.
It's getting a C. And then Craft, it's the same game. Impact. I think a lot more people know of Wonder Boy, or Adventure Island than Wonder Boy.
Yeah.
So I would probably put this as B.
Yep.
Which is interesting because Wonder Boy has two separate versions of itself, but Adventure Island has, like, it doesn't have as many games, but more people know it.
Well, it's more like if you said Wonder Boy, nobody would think of the Adventure Island type Wonder Boy. They would think about the more like fantasy-oriented Wonder
Yeah.
Boy. you say Adventure Island, they're gonna think of Adventure Island.
Yeah, because this Adventure Island actually did get quite a number of sequels. Because 2 and 3 on the NES play pretty much identically. 4 is actually a bit of a Metroidvania, but it still plays kind of similarly in a way. And yeah, Super Adventure Island plays exactly like this. Super Adventure Island 2 is where it actually kind of becomes a Wonder Boy game. And then also there was New Adventure Island on the TurboGrafx, and I think there's like one on the GameCube.
Alright, so there's a lot more than I remember.
Yeah. Also, there's Game Boy renditions of 2 and 3. So yeah, Age, I kind of got to put it right next to Wonder Boy. Also, I got to do this in order to get this to work. Tier. And then hide.
There we can see the inner workings of the rankings.
Yes. So yeah, there's that. And then Touch. I'd actually kind of give it a D because to continue, you have to actually get it. So I would actually put Touch as a D.
Yeah, if we're going by that, too. That's kind of a super dick move. Like, oh, you can't continue the game unless you get this random item.
Yep. So yeah. Yeah, that is Adventure Island compared to Wonder Boy. So, we have one game left. And I think since we've eaten all that food, I think it might be time for us to go on a diet.
Oh no.
So this is Dream Penguin Adventure.
God.
Okay, so I'm gonna give that segue a B most.
No, this game is terrible.
Yeah, so this game... Let's just kind of look at this.
Oh, that font for the names.
Yeah, this is a fan translation.
Oh, okay. Oh, dear God.
Yeah. This game has some problematic messaging.
No, it's something special.
Jesus.
Yeah, so this is Dream Penguin Adventure. It is a platformer.
Oh my.
And we have to get to the end by the time limit. We need to lose weight. So, you see where that broken heart thing is? We have to be slimmer than that, or else we will fail the level. So the thing is, you actually can take a lot of hits. Like, getting hit won't actually hurt you. The thing that will hurt you, though, is if enemies will have food as projectiles.
It's a hell of a kick, though.
Yes.
I hope you finish the game.
This game is not very long.
Because the ending is something special.
Yeah. God damn it. Okay, now that we have this.
Are you shouting the word peep at them?
Yes.
It's pep talk. He's now exercising.
And that volcano shot a rice ball at me.
Oh man, you drank all the water from the river.
Yes. The thing is with
this game has so many wrong connotations and messages and just everything.
Yes. Oh, God damn it.
Wow, that apple really filled you up.
I don't think you're gonna make it in time, Lolo.
I'll be fine.
Will you achieve the dream penguin body?
Yep. Because also...
Oh, you're normal now.
Also, the thing is with the time, the more time you have, you will get a bonus.
So what is the question mark?
It depends upon what level you're on.
It's the ideal penguin body.
That penguin's face before was exactly how I felt.
Okay, so... There's also these stages.
Finally, ranking of shmups.
He'd come home.
Only original Lolo viewers will
Goddamn.
know the reference, Torpid.
You have to have a pretty high IQ for these jokes.
God, it's just not... Okay.
Yeah, that guy is
Okay.
a dick.
God damn it.
Stop eating the bullets, Lolo. They're not healthy.
Also, by the way, the bigger you are, the slower your ship moves.
Yeah, that's another thing is, Lolo, maybe you don't need to try to kill him, just avoid the shot.
There's a lot of jelly donuts flying through the air.
Yes.
It's more important. And please, they're hamburgers.
Like, I feel this penguin needs to see a doctor because, like, his metabolism is way too fucking chaotic.
Yeah, gaining and losing that much weight that quickly probably would make his heart explode. God damn it.
But it's okay because his heart belongs to the dream penguin.
And I more appreciate that the villain has gone to these lengths just to feed him more.
I'll stop him by giving the very thing he needs.
Oh no, you ate an apple.
It has to have sugar in them.
Wow, you're a thin penguin now.
But not
A
thin
penguin.
enough.
But not the dream penguin.
Also, she's waiting on me on top of a cake. What?
You could be thinner, he says to himself every morning looking in the mirror.
Also, the thing is that this seems to be Konami making. There's a game that a series of games that Namco put out on the Famicom called Wagon Land. That plays very similar to these, so I wonder if that is what Konami was trying to ape with this.
It's somehow infinitely more problematic.
Whoop.
I like the music.
Yeah, the music in this game is really good. It is a Konami game after all.
So when are we getting the Netflix series of this?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope never.
Only if it's done by
Oh.
Sanrio.
No, because with Sanrio, well, if they did the same way they did Retsuko, then they would actually like take this idea and then it's like, oh, hey, maybe let's actually look at it like, oh, maybe this is actually horrible.
Well, that's what I mean.
That was the point of Retsuko from the beginning, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe
Is
Retsuko, maybe them doing that would actually be good.
Why I suggested it.
That's why, like, it would just be an episode long. It's like, hey, no, actually, she's horrible. Just don't go with her. You're perfectly fine the way you are. You're a penguin. You're supposed to be chubby.
It's not worth it. Oh no, you ate some watermelon.
One of the most unhealthy
Yeah,
foods.
Okay, you can save scum. I want to see what the ideal penguin body looks like in one of these levels.
I think that's actually as small. We're actually as small as we can get.
No, the question mark.
Yeah, that's.
Question mark, yeah.
I believe that will make. Yeah, I believe that's invincibility. Oh god damn it! Ah god! Okay, you know what?
Oh no, you broke her heart. She'll never love you now.
Okay. I think we have to actually attack. Oh.
So you have to attack the candle.
Oh, it actually won't do it during a boss fight.
But she knows.
We've done it. We are fit.
She knows that you're the ideal penguin now.
Hello.
Hey, Carnival.
Hello.
Wait, what? How are you still so too fat? What the fuck?
I see you're playing Fat Shaming, the game.
Yes.
This map, though.
I cannot wait to get to the ending.
Also, another shooter level, and this one's actually kind of an asshole.
Okay, but you're chubbier now.
Yes.
Because you had a light snack after the previous fight.
Is the message of this game to you need to starve yourself so people would actually love you?
Pretty much.
Just keep watching, Bear. Just.
I mean, I think I beat this game on a race, so...
Yes, because we did race this game at one point.
I can't remember whether it was me or Caravan who won the race.
I think it was Caravan.
God. Okay, so also that.
Okay, you can rewind. It's okay.
It's okay, you don't need to play this fat-shaming game fair.
If you don't 1cc, that's...
So when's this game gonna be on Austria Zone Quick?
Well, actually, I think... You know what? Actually, I think it is on this year's, list. I think I saw that.
What's the full name of the game?
It's Yume Penguin Monogatari. Would be the Japanese name. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else.
Nope, it's not there.
Okay, maybe I do know that this was this game was actually noted by so the Japanese show Game Center CX. This game is the fastest game that he's ever beaten.
That doesn't surprise me, all things considered.
I still think it took him an hour to beat.
That's lightning compared to some of the things we've seen.
Oh god, yeah. So the thing is with the shooter, if you see how it kind of went back up. Whenever, basically, if you hit the question mark, it basically gives you this missile power up.
Okay, so if you're fed, you'll get missiles. Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Also, I lost some missiles.
Well, yeah, we can't trust missiles to, you know, chubby people.
So what happens if you get the question mark again?
It just doesn't do anything.
Ah.
They never expected anyone to be this good at the game. If you're fit, you can find better arms dealer. Exactly, Tyrion.
God damn it.
They think you can only damage him when he turns into three birds.
My favorite DJ, Freebird.
No. You did it and you murdered that poor bird.
Yep.
He attacked
All he wanted to
first.
do was feed you because you're looking too thin. You have a problem, Lolo.
She doesn't deserve you, Penguin.
So I think that's the last shooter stage.
Good.
Well, maybe not. Oh, oh. This practically turned into a Proteus game.
Hey, you're kind of a dick.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah, is this the same penguin that's in Parodius?
Yes. Hetero. Okay. Also, this
Oh, I
boss.
remember this dumb fight. Yeah, this fight was dumb.
So yeah, this one's kind of hard if you don't understand like what, or can't figure out what you need to do. So basically, what you need to do.
This boss music sounds like the Doom stage.
Kind of.
At Doom Gate, the E1
Yep.
M1 song.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I can hear it a bit.
God damn it! Wait, what is that hitbox?
Yes, I was gonna say before, that's a huge hitbox on the brutes. When did this come out?
Like 91 or 92, I'd probably imagine. Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, the broken heart meter is getting closer to the end as you go through levels.
Yep.
Yep, she gets higher and higher standards. Normal won't cut anymore, Lolo. I just hate the messaging of this game.
It's pretty.
awful.
It's really bad.
And you're not even thin, you're just like a baby penguin.
Damn you!
Okay. Also, we're in.
I like that. I like that the implication here is she would rather be with a kidnapper than a chubby penguin.
Pretty
Right,
much.
yeah, you're
Also-
thin.
Just this game. Jesus Christ.
It's so conflicting. The music's good, I like the sprite
Okay.
work, but god damn.
Ah, Cuphead. Ready. Wallop.
Pretty much.
So if you win this but you're too fat, what happens? You save her but she like abandons you.
Pretty much. You have to restart the stage. And yeah, it's pretty close to the edge, so it's pretty likely that, like, this is probably the hardest thing just purely because of how
horrible a person
Yeah.
she is.
well, yes, basically.
Yeah, and I thought streaming sound on Kagura was problematic.
Also, by the way, you get hit by that, and it basically fills up the meter.
Oh god. So you have to like farm the balls then?
I guess, kinda.
Is it like a fat ray? Because that sounds very weird.
I think so.
Okay.
Well, no, Max, because if Penta gets a peach, then his meter fills all the way up. Can't have that.
How romantic.
Yeah, by the way,
He's
that's
in an
the
abusive
game.
Relationship.
Yep.
This game is incredibly short.
But the ending is something special.
Yep. I hate you.
Wait,
What?
wait.
You see where this is going?
Just watch.
Just wait. And everyone behind the scenes. Okay, so it was 91.
AKA the people we refuse to credit. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yup.
Loop
Is that her
2.
saying that or him? Oh, that's not
Yep.
okay.
So yeah, I don't believe the ending changes upon end loop 2, so we will not be doing that.
It
Oh,
would
I
have been
thought,
better
totally
if they
fine
swapped the
with this.
role. It would have been
I
better
thought
if they
they
swapped the
swapped.
roles and you were playing the girl.
No,
I don't
that
think
would be
that would be
smart.
better.
Well, smart in the that probably would be what they did. They should have done, but they didn't. Yeah. So that is Yume Penguin Monogatari, also known as Dream Penguin Adventure. I don't know what the list to put this in, because technically it is time-based, but I don't know if Dex is really the right list for this.
Couldn't you just put it in? Making a new list is just garbage and just leave it there.
No, we gotta put this in one of
I
those.
mean, you have a health bar.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking resist.
If you have a health bar.
Okay, so where are we gonna put this thing?
Straight in the trash.
Because the thing is that the game is competent.
It's the content. that's the
I
problem.
would at least, like it's a solid enough platformer.
I would probably put it maybe above.
I would
Well,
put
I
over
felt-
Bucky O'Hare at least, maybe the Tick.
Yeah, I would rather play Double Dragon than this.
I would rather play Pirates of the Dark Horde than this.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe between 16 and 17. Yep. So let's see. Dream Penguin Adventure 12, 1991, Konami, NES, action game. I would say this game is cute. Maybe even naughty? Yeah, I'd probably say cute over naughty.
Okay, but you're gonna want to slap what is it, Y on there?
It is Y.
It's very much a Y.
Why?
What's why again?
Why is problematic?
Ah, okay.
Problematic or discriminatory element.
Yes, aka yikes. The soundtrack was good, or it was decent.
Yeah, I mean, it was a perfectly
B.
fine soundtrack.
So I'd probably put it B. Because I think it's better than just standard. World building.
It builds a shithole.
It is a very cute, horrible world.
A
Maybe a
horrible
B.
world of fat shaming.
Yeah, I'd put it as a B.
Craft. What it does is it kind of does, like, the shooter bits are kind of meh. The platforming's also kind of meh.
I mean, on an abstract level, I appreciate the idea of managing a meter as you play rather than just having a health bar.
Yeah. But
What they tie to that is a different question.
also there's that pirate boss fight, which is kind of a dick.
Yeah, that goes to hell.
So
Plus, the hitboxes on some of the attacks are a bit too wide.
So I would think that the good kind of the good and the bad kind of even itself out. So I was thinking C. Impact, other than its messaging, this game is like completely unnoteworthy.
I agree.
Yeah. Age. In more ways than one. I would probably put it a D. And then touch. I would put it almost an A just because of how, maybe a B. Because of how
I would
simple
say
it
B
is.
because you did have to cheese it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, pirate boss.
Yeah. Also, I keep on forgetting what. Yeah. So, yeah, that is that. Also, let me do this, and hopefully this does not break, because I had an issue with this breaking something.
It fucking will.
No, it didn't. So yeah, there are our new list. We put some stuff in there, and also we can do that in here. It's on filter views. It's macros. There. It looks. I was about to say, I'm like, All right. So, with that, that would be it for this episode. So,
Oh boy.
That was fun. For a
Was
while.
it?
thank you for watching. If you would like to keep up to date with Retro Rank Rhapsody, you can follow me on Twitter at LoloThePuzzlo, or join my Discord server by going to the URL discord.ldp.life. Thank you for watching, and I hope you stop by again.